Hello again, fourth grade families. This year, along with beginning to multiply with larger numbers, your student has been learning how to divide a 3 to 4 digit number by a 1 digit number and has been learning about how to make sense of remainders. Today's game of Guess My Number, one person will have to guess the other person's secret number based on the remainder when you divide the secret number by a different number, 2 through 9. This will require some flexibility around understanding the relationship between multiplication and division. While this game may be challenging for your student, it will get easier once they start to pick up on the pattern. Feel free to scale the numbers up or down based on the comfort level of your student. Have fun! We are going to play a game where you have to guess my number. And the way that you guess my number is by asking me what my remainder would be if you divided it by a certain number. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to write my number here. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
What would be your remainder if you divided your number by 10?
If I divided my number by 10, the remainder would be 8.
Okay, this tells me that your number is even. What would be your remainder if you divided it by 9?
If I divide my number by 9, then my remainder would be 2.
Okay, so it has to be something 2, or 8 minus 2 equals 6. So it has to be something with 6 at the end. 4 equals 36. And your remainder would be 2. Then your remainder would be 2. It would all add up to 38. Is that your number?
Yes, my number is 38.
Yay.
Nice job, you got that in only 2 guesses. So part of the goal of the game is to get it asking the least amount of questions possible. Now let's play the other way. Why don't you think of a number, and now I have to figure out your number.
Okay. Okay, I've chosen a number.
Okay, is it between 1 and 100?
Yes.
Okay. What is your remainder when you divide your number by 10?
My remainder would be 6.
So then I know that your number has a 6 in the ones place, because if I multiply something by 10, it would be 10, 20, 30. If a remainder of 6, that means it has 6 more. Okay. What would be your remainder if you divided your number by 7?
If I divided my number by 7, the remainder would be, I think my remainder would be 4. If you divide by 7, I'm pretty sure my remainder would be 4.
Okay. So that tells me that something that ends in 2, I'm thinking of the multiples of 7, 42, here's something that ends in 42. So if I did 42 and 4 more, is your number 46?
Yes, my number is 46.